Today we're going to talk about volume of pyramids in cones, section 10.7. If you look around the room, the volume of cones are around the room. For some reason, the volume of pyramids are not, though. Fortunately, though, they're very similar, so no worries. But volume of pyramids and cones. First off here, we're talking about the volume of a pyramid. The volume of a pyramid is very similar to formulas we've already seen. It's the area of the base times the height. But what's different here? They have a 1/3. So it's the same thing as saying the area of the base times the height divided by 3. Okay? Same is true for the volume of a cone. Area of the base times the height, and then there's that 1/3. So it's the same thing as saying pi r squared h divided by 3. Can anybody take a guess why it's a third? What is it a third of? Okay, correct. But what's it a third of? Like, why a third? It's a third of a what? It's a third of a cube, or a third of a prism, or for example, of a cone, that'd be a third of a cylinder. Okay, so that's why the third comes in. It's a 1/3 of a prism and 1/3 of a cylinder. Very similar to like a triangle. Area of a triangle is half of a rectangle, right? Same idea. Okay, so volume of pyramids here. Find the volume of each pyramid, round to the nearest tenth. Remember, volume here is area of the base times the height divided by 3. So if I look at it here, what's the area of my base? What's my height? And I divide that by 3. So 15 times 7 divided by 3. Or you could do mental math, 15 divided by 3 and then times 7. Any way you work it out there. My volume comes out to be what, Drew? 35 inches. What? Cubed. Nice job. Same thing on number 2 here. Volume is the area of the base times the height divided by 3. What's the area of my base here, Gabe? Area of the base, 64. Times, what's the height, Frost? And I divide that by 3. So 64 times 10 is 640. 640 divided by 3. This one, I believe, gets me a decimal. What's my decimal, Tyler? 213.3. 213.3 repeating. What do we have? Millimeters cubed. Nice job. Very similar to yesterday? Yeah. Volume of cones now. Same idea in volume of cones. Okay. So find the volume of each cone. Give your answer. We're just going to leave our answers in terms of pi right now. So volume is the area of the base times the height divided by 3. How do you find the area of a base of a circle, though? What's the area of the base there? Pi r squared times h divided by 3. What's my radius here, K? So I have pi 4 squared times, what's the height, K? Yes. What's the height? And I divide that by 3. So what's 4 squared? 4 squared gets me 16. 16 times 12 divided by 3. My volume comes out to be 64 pi feet cubed. Nice job. Number 4. 3 centimeters and 11 centimeters. Again, volume equals the area of the base times the height divided by 3. What's the formula for the area of the base, Bryce?
Pi r squared
times h divided by 3. So if I look at it here, what is my radius, Noah? So I have pi 3 squared is 9 times my height is divided by 3. So my volume comes out to be what, Noah? 33 pi centimeters cubed. Nice job. Doing pretty well. Take a couple seconds and try these two on your own. So number 5 here. It is the volume area of the base times the height divided by 3. What do you get for the volume of that?
24.
24, nice job. You end up with 24 meters what? Cubed. Number 6. What do you notice about number 6? What's my base in number 6? My base is a... So what's the area of my base there then?
3 times 8 times a half.
Yeah, it's 3 times 8 times a half. So my base is really 12 here times what's my height?
5.
Or then divided by 3. My volume comes out to be what then, Drew?
20.
20 miles cubed.
Okay, but with that though, I just, because you already have to divide by 3, so I just did multiply by 3, and I took half of 8, which is 4, and then I multiplied 4 by 5.
Works great. Mental math. Nice job.
No.
Take a couple seconds. Quiet down. Take a couple seconds and try numbers 7 and 8 on your own. So number 7 here. I need to find the volume. Volume is area of the base times the height divided by 3. What's the area of the base there? Tina, what's the area of the base?
Oh, it's 4 pi.
So I have 4 pi times the height is what, Tina?
6.
Divided by 3. So 4 times 6 is 24 divided by 3. My volume comes out to be 8 pi kilometers what? Kilometers cubed. And then I have number 8. A cone with a diameter of 15 yards. What's key about this one? Do I want diameter or do I want?
Radius.
I want radius. He gives me diameter. I want the radius. Ryan, what's the radius here?
It's 7.5.
The radius is 7.5. So the volume here is, again, the base times the height divided by 3. So that would be pi 7.5 squared times 10 divided by 3. Trevor, what's the answer? And this one come out to be then? Number 8. Quiet.
187.5 pi yards cubed.
Pi yards cubed. Nice job. Next thing here, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. It's the same thing here, though. If the radius and height of the cone are multiplied by 1/2, describe the effect on the volume. Okay. Again, if it's multiplied by 1/2, the volume is then taken times 1/2 to the 3rd power because it's volume and it's cubed. So that'd be like taking it times 1/8. If you struggle with that shortcut, again, what could you do? You could literally take half of all of these sides and then find them, and it's going to be the same thing. That's not a problem. Okay. Last thing we're talking about today is the composite figures. It's number 9. It says find the volume of each composite figure round to the nearest tenth if necessary. Well, I have 2 shapes in number 9. What are the 2 shapes in number 9, Caitlin? Yeah, I have a pyramid and I have a prism. To find the total volume, what would you need to do, Caitlin? Yeah. So find the volume of the prism and add that to the volume of the pyramid. And that would get you the total volume. So take a couple seconds and try numbers 9 and 10 on your own. So number 9, what's the volume of the prism come out to be, Troy? Volume of the prism comes out to be 90. What's the volume of the pyramid come out to be, Troy? So you had to find it, though, to add them together. So what's the final answer? So the volume of the pyramid is 36 then. Because 90 plus 36 gets me, my total volume is 126 centimeters cubed. Number 10, I have 2 cones. I need to find the volume of each cone. Austin, what's the volume of the left cone? There's what? 42.6 repeating? Is that right? What's the volume of the right cone then? Okay. 53.3 repeating. Because left one, what'd you get? You get like 128 divided by 3, right? And the right one, what'd you have? Was it like 160 divided by 3? Okay, now I add those. What do you get when you add those then, Null? 96 pi inches cubed. Nice job, sir. And here's your assignment.